like saying Grace in chat, so I made it a button. Grace? Grace? Who's the frog? That's the frog detective. Big Larry. La la la. 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 You know what I mean? Friday. Hello. Welcome to my live stream. My name is Abby Russell, and I'm about to play some Hitman number 1. Big Larry.
Gamers! I'm making some toast, and I'm trying to restart my Stream Deck. Not my Steam Deck. I don't have one. Oh, it looks like it's actually working. Let's see. Mute. Blah. It works for now. Anyway, I'm gonna get started soon. See you in a few minutes.
I feel like Granny Smith apples, Abby.
I do. My favorite kind of apple.
Mine too.
They're the best. They're so tart. They're so crispy. I don't want one of those nasty ass mushy yellow ones. You know what I mean? Oh, hell yeah, dude. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Raspberries, blueberries, blackberries, and strawberries. Honestly, I feel like it's strawberries for me. Strawberries for me.
Oh yeah.
Raspberries, blueberries, blackberries, and strawberries. Honestly, I feel like it's strawberries for me. Strawberries for me.
Oh yeah.
Raspberries, blueberries, blackberries, and strawberries. Honestly, I feel like it's strawberries for me. Strawberries for me. Raspberries, blueberries, blackberries, and strawberries. Honestly, I feel like it's strawberries for me. Strawberries for me.
Oh yeah.
Strawberries. I feel like a whole other kind of berry.
They're very versatile as well.
Yes. Strawberries. I feel like a whole other kind of berry.
Yes.
Yeah. Raspberries, blueberries, blackberries, and strawberries. Honestly, I feel like it's strawberries for me. Strawberries for me.
Oh yeah.
Raspberries, blueberries, blackberries, and strawberries. Honestly, I feel like it's strawberries for me. Strawberries for me. Wow, wow, wee, wow. Brain freeze.
Brain freeze.
Brain freeze.
Brain freeze.
Wow, wow, wee, wow. Grace? Wow, wow, wee, wow. Wow, wow, wee, wow.
Hello. Got a free pack of craisins while grocery shopping. I mean, I love free food. Boy, do I not love cranberries, though. And I don't love raisins, so I have to imagine craisins, not the food for me. Not the food for me. Sorry, I'm like squirming all around in my chair. You can probably hear it. I don't think I've ever had a craisin either, so I guess never knock it till you try it. But I find cranberries so bitter. Am I alone in this? They're bitter, right? They're gross. They're gross. Anyway, Oh man. I was posing and everything. Wow, this turtleneck. I really feel like I'm like about to present a documentary. Like that's important to the film canon or something, you know? They're pretty tangy. Like I like tart. I like sour, but I feel like they're bitter. I feel like they're bitter. Anyway, I also I don't like dried fruits. Sorry, I'm mixing up my coffee. Also, what I love is you can really see that I've gotten better at pottery from this to this. Like the shape is just different, you know? And that feels nice. Hi, Tater Tot. You're smelling my toes? Be glad. Thank you for subscribing. Tater Tot, come on up. It's a man. Oh, yeah. Mwah. Oh. What are you going to do? Where are you going to go? Gonna step on my hand? Gonna stomp around? Great. Great. Isabella Rossellini turtleneck. Oh, flattered. I love Isabella Rossellini so much. We went to the same college. I think she was doing graduate school there. Like, I think around the same time. Hunter College. Anyway. Oh, Tater? Uh-oh. Okay, I think we're okay. Anyway, long story short, one time I did go into the building as she was coming out and I was like, oh, very excited. I didn't say anything. I wonder if Tater likes craisins. Probably not. He's not a big fruit man. Anyway, I love Isabella Rossellini's green porno. She loves nature and she seems weird and funny and cool and I really like her. Very much. Tater Tot. And she'll always post stuff. Let me see if I can find... Tater is driving me nuts. I don't think I'm signed into Instagram on this computer. I don't think I'm going to be able to. But let me see. Instagram. But she has... No, I don't have it. Maybe I think I sent it to someone. Let's see if I can find it. She has this video that I love so much. I love it so much. Let's see if I sent it on Discord, because I might have just sent it on my phone and then I won't be able to find it on my computer. But it's this video. She just always posts videos of her farm animals. Oh, is it this? This is not it, but it's, I think, something else she's posted. Yeah, it's just a picture she's posted. I'm going to show it to the group here. Ready? And boop. Just like us. An elephant with titties. I love her. I love her. And then she'll post... let's see what this is.
This is the ad 30 years ago that we shot to launch the new, then, cream line of cream Rénergie.
Okay, well this is her actually doing an ad, so it's not quite as interesting. Let's see, it's not going to let me look at much because I'm not logged in. There's this one video of her... Oh, dang it. Okay, whatever. Anyway, there's this one video of her that I find so funny where she's like on her little farm and then she's like, look. And then she like points her camera around because she's like doing a front-facing camera but then showing something and she's old. So she doesn't really know how to use a camera. She's like, look. And then she shows it off and it's two turtles having sex. She's like, amazing. I don't even remember what it is, but it's so good. Oh, here we go. We got a link. Let's check it out. Okay, I do also love this video. This isn't the one, but I'll show it off anyway. It's the turtles. Sorry, something else is autoplaying. Let me show you.
My cousin Tino, that lives in Barcelona, Spain, has relaunched this lamp that was designed by one of our ancestors. I find
so
it
perfect.
so pretty. I bought it for my house.
I love it. I bought it for my house. I love her so much. Anyway, I forgot she was an actress, but saw her in Big Night a few months ago, and she was great. I don't know Big Night. I love when people are so charmed by normal shit. Me too. I think this is like the epitome of her. I think she's the best. Okay, it's just a rooster. Oh, he's a bad thrower. Anyway, if you ever find that turtle video, it's incredible. I love it so much. Anyway, I'm in like a huge group chat talking about Christmas plans, which is good, but also they're all talking to each other. Hold on, I do have to respond. Okay. Sorry, I know sometimes I gotta text on stream. I've got friends I need to respond to, okay? Ugh. Ugh. Anyway. Wow. Sorry, I just wanted to turn on my dashboard. I'll never stop bragging about my friends. I love them. They're mine. I need to eat a perverse amount of food. Nice, dude. What are you eating? I'm gonna eat some toast. Do y'all mind? That's good. Hi, Tater. So I'm trying not to eat so much or talk so much while I'm eating, because I'm worried I'm gonna choke on stream. Off the toast, throw some peanut butter on there. Yeah, but then it gets all stuck to the roof of your mouth. I think nothing beats butter, you know? I'm like, butter's so good. I do love toasting some bread, buttering it, and doing peanut butter and jelly, and making like a toasty, buttery sandwich. It's really good. That's good. Anyway, do you think Pentiment will be really sad? Sorry. Letting them know I'm starting a stream. Okay. Okay. Her husband tested positive for COVID. Oh no. Bought some stuff we can just pop in the oven or microwave for us to have Christmas. Ah. Well, hopefully, yeah, you can have like a nice, cozy Christmas in. If you can do it, this is what I recommend. There's a place in LA. I don't think you're in LA, but there's a place. You're in Canada? Anyway, there's a place in LA that'll ship you like pot pies. I think that's a real nice, cozy Christmas treat, personally. I think I might order one for myself today. Little chicken pot pie sounds quite delicious. Nashville. I bet they have pot pies you can get delivered. I would hope. I would think. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna have another bite of toast. I need to fuel up, and then we're gonna get started. Okay. Game time. This is the like Xbox Pro controller, and I have to say it really is so nice. It's so heavy. Yeah, I do feel like Nashville would be a place that have a pot pie delivery business, right? They must. Nashville seems cool. What kind of food is Nashville known for? Do they have like they have kind of like a vinegary barbecue, right? Or am I thinking of Memphis? Cousin got married in Nashville this summer and I got to enjoy some of the food there. What's Nashville known for? Hot chicken. Hot chicken? That's it? It's just hot chicken? That's what it's known for, is hot chicken. Like, hot in what way? You gotta say more than just hot chicken. Fried chicken sandwiches doused in insanely hot sauce. Okay. I mean, yeah. Sounds pretty good. Mashed potatoes? Okay, so last we talked to these two. Now I want to talk to them. Matilda, you're no longer a nun. Makes me happy for you. God bless you, Magdalene. Wonder where she lives in town. Uh-oh, game's not playing well. Okay. Hello, Matilda. Hello, Wajslav. How are you two? Very well. The Lord has blessed us more than we deserve. And how are you, Magdalene? I was worried with you keeping the house and the workshop all on your own. Let me bring by some soup for you and your father. Oh, that'd be so nice. I'm gonna say Dad would love that. I've hardly a moment to cook a hot meal. Between your father, the shop, and the mural, I'm surprised you're not dead on your feet. He's very lucky to have such a devoted daughter. And before you worry about imposing, you're not. Taking care of our neighbors is how Tilda and I serve Tassing. Our vocation may have changed, but our gratitude to God and the town has not. Oh, I'm so happy for these two, genuinely. They got to get out of the church and be together and still, like, do their work. I'm happy for them. I'm gonna say you've always been so dedicated to the town. Your neighbors took care of us in difficult times. Ha! Sometimes those days feel like another lifetime. I'm guessing that was the response to the other thing I would have said. I always love seeing, like, yeah, that's what they would have said. The heads are perfect. What about the heads? I know, I made it work. I also feel like I get to be, like, out as a couple. That's so nice. Anyway, a harder time to be sure. Life feels pretty hard now. I thought the Abbey was better off than the town in those years. Were the Benedictines anything like the Poor Clares? I'm gonna... it sort of feels weird to be like, the Abbey was better when, you know, you guys were reaping all the rewards or whatever. Harder time. I'm gonna say we're the Benedictines anything like the Poor Clares. Even though I kind of know the answer. We live simple lives of devotion, but not that simple. I'm given to understanding they don't make art in the convent now. Such a shame in that beautiful workshop. In any case, a nun's vows include dedication to a simple life, with all the challenges that entails. But I struggled. With my vows, my discipline, I couldn't live as my sisters did. I had to pork this man right here. I broke my vows, as did Wajslav. He fell in love. Hehe, we did! Well, I seduced her. Oh my god, cute! You certainly did not. Are you telling young Magda here that you seduced me then? Oh, they're flirting. This is cute. Wajslav, please! Ha 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 ha! So you left the Abbey? Well, we were found out, but our secret was kept. Still, the matter ate at my heart. That and being falsely accused of murdering the old Baron terrified you, and rightly so. Oh. Well, I guess it scared her, but she... Oh, I forgot about her history with the Baron. But we didn't accuse her. We all must account for our sins, Magdalene. I was afraid I would account for mine sooner than I thought. Those were the hardest years of my life. I repented and prayed to God to absolve me. Bye, Tater Tot. But the Lord always provides, even in the darkest days. The Abbey's destruction gave us a second chance. I can't imagine that the townsfolk were too happy to let you stay. Must be strange to leave that life after so long. Must have been incredibly difficult. Let's do that one. Many of the other brothers and sisters left for other callings, and it was simple enough to set up shop here. I miss the sisters terribly some days, but truthfully, it's been a relief not to be constrained by my vows. The Lord forgives more readily than man, Magdalene. Never think that you must remain in a place that causes you to sin, even if others think it godly. Oh, cool. I like this. I love these perspectives. This game has a lot of good perspectives, which I appreciate. Anyway, a lot of nuance, not a lot of black and white, which I always appreciate anyway, but is refreshing to see in a game. Anyway, glad you two are finally able to live life together. You both deserve it. I never realized you two went through so much together. I'm going to do the first one. Positive. I'm so glad you guys came out the other side. Only by the grace of God are we in this life together. May it be many more years before we part. I have to imagine as a couple, if you go through all that, I wonder if it makes the relationship stronger. I mean, I guess it depends on the couple and how well they communicate, whatever, but God willing, I would think that, you know, it would be like, we survived so much, we can never break up. Anyway, Magdalene, I'll send that soup over to you shortly. Thank you, Matilda. God bless you, Magda. God bless. Wow, that's nice. Best Thai food I've ever had is still at the Smiling Elephant. I assume that's in Nashville. Fruit tea is also from there. What's fruit tea? Just tea mixed with like orange, pineapple, and lemon juice. Okay, I'm pretty sure we talked to everybody on the farms. Let's chat with the people up here. Okay. Fabian's got nothing to say. Alright, Otz. I don't like you, but we'll talk. Can I let you know that I'm never gonna marry you? You stink. Okay? Got your way with the mural, huh? I didn't expect you to convince the council like that. Dude, that happened weeks ago. You think that little of me? No, I'm impressed. The rest of the council has been arguing over the matter for so long, even I couldn't get a word in. Then you come in and shut them up in a few minutes. We could use more women like you in the town. There are plenty of opinionated women in the town. Want to let us join the council? I love that answer. Heh. Well, you'd have to take that up with the Lord. Besides, I don't think any of them are as hard-headed as you. You're the exception, Magdalene. You always are. Yeah, I'm gonna say you forgot about Agnes. That's not what I meant. She's not... Oh, never mind. Forget about it. We are being kind of antagonistic to this guy. But you know what? He keeps hitting on me. He's calling me the wrong name. And I'm not interested, okay? I'm writing to some lady in Prague. Anyway, standing up to the council like that was great. I know I'm on the council, but sometimes it doesn't feel like I have any influence. You do the... Oh, here we go. Oz actually seems insecure about his place on the council. Hey. He may be an ass sometimes, but I don't like to see him so upset. He's always poking fun at me too. Maybe I should remind him that he's... No, I'll do the first one. We gotta be nice. Maybe I should reassure him. You do, though. You vouched for me to do the mural in the first place. It'll also be good to have him on my side if, like, later they're like, this mural's bad, and also be like, you know what, maybe not. Anyway, well, you're the youngest member of the council. The others have much more life. Maybe it's a good thing. You don't waste all of your time with craft. You waste... Oh, okay. I'm gonna say you do, though. You vouched for me to do the mural in the first place. Only after your dad did. I still feel bad about that. I should have stuck up for you. Being the youngest one on the council has been harder than I thought. I know Baltus and Werner don't think I'm capable, and even Paul has warned me about being too rash. My dad died trying to make a difference in this town. All I'm trying to do is carry on his legacy, but it seems like the others won't make room for any change. Keep pushing, Otts. They're stuck in the past, but we're looking towards the future of Tassing. You sound like my dad. He always said that the council was scared of doing anything important. I don't think anything is going to change for the better in this town. I'm going to say, yeah, we're looking towards the future. Thanks, Mags. Magdalene, thank you for finally respecting me. It'll take time, but maybe they'll listen to me eventually. Ah, well, better get back to it. See you later, Mags. Bye, Otts. Alright, that was a nice enough conversation. What we talked about in the Waypoint interview with Josh Sawyer is how we, these days, think that everyone in this time period all thought and felt the same way about things. That's not the case at all. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense. Hey, Black Till. God bless you, Magdalene. What's up, my man? You weren't around before. Who are you? Okay, what do you need? Ott says you've been obsessed with your painting. Well, I don't think obsessed is the word I would use. I'm going to say I'm looking into the early history of Tassing for the first part of the mural. Mother Illuminata said your grandfather read about the history of the town. Ah, fertile fields, that is. Seems like old pot shards and Latin trivia were all he ever talked about. All of Granddad's reading came from the Abbey's library, though. And you know what happened there. Poof, up in smoke. So you don't have any of his old books? Only a few. Granddad tried to buy some when the Abbey fell in hard times, but they were too expensive. Did we meet whoever this guy's grandpa was? I don't remember this person at all. But I can show you something better than books. Evidence? I'm gonna say evidence? Something like that. Okay. See, we don't have any books on the old pagans, but we do have their stuff. Oh, cool. Shards of ceramic pots and animals, bricks from what looks to be from an old forge, mountains of salt. Even found a little bear carved from amber. I'm gonna say, where did you find all this stuff? It's not just me. Carl finds things. Fabian, too. Any farmer would tell you the same. Oh, they're just buried in the dirt. That's cool. Cool. He was the shepherd guy. Oh, I love the shepherd. Yeah, he was like good at reading. Oh, did we ever meet his grandson? Or did he like talk about him? I love that shepherd. Anyway, it's all out there in the fields, under the dirt. Can't go one season without turning up something. Where are you keeping these things? Nowhere. We just toss them into piles with the rest of the rocks and root clumps. Sure, it's interesting, but we can't do much of anything with the stuff except look at it. Make a museum! What do you think it all means? I don't follow. How do you think these people lived? What do you think they were like? Where do you think they all went? I'm gonna say, how do you think they lived? Rough, I'd say, but comfortable. What? Why do they remember that? We don't find much of their clothes or their houses, so they must have rotted. I guess that would mean they were living in huts. But their tools are good quality. If they weren't rusted all to hell, I could probably use them today. I don't know why, but I assumed they'd lived in caves or in the muck. They weren't Christians, no doubt about that, but they weren't animals either. I'd say they had it hard, but they got by. Not so different from today, really. Earlier you mentioned something about salt. Did the pagans start the mine? It's been a big help. Okay, I'm gonna say yeah, the pagans start the mine? I'd had to have, I'd say. Most people think it was a Roman project, but I think the Romans just dug out what was already there. That's why tassing was so important to the Romans in the first place. Salt. So tassing wasn't just on the imperial road, they made the road come through tassing. Do you think there's anything left of the pagans down there? I don't know. Oh, someone's calling me. But they don't have a number, so I'm not going to answer it. If it's important, they'll leave a message. Hello, Zojirushi. I don't know, but anything they left would have to be better preserved than what we dig out of the fields. Magdalene, tell me you aren't thinking of going down there. What if there's stuff that could help me with the mural? Magdalene! That mine is hundreds of years old. You could break your neck just getting in there. It's worth it for the mural. I want to try my best for Dad. Imagine how your dad would feel if you got hurt. Okay, got all arrows though. Then help me get down safely and you won't have to hurry. Okay, we haggle background. Alright, great. Was curious about the daily lives of pagans. Nice. Dedicated to the mural success. Nice. Wanted Dad to be proud. Double nice. I love a success. I feel like we don't get a lot of those as easily. You're bullheaded, just like your mother. And your father. Probably couldn't keep you out of there if I tried. Please, Till. Alright. Don't know how to get down there myself, but I know those twins have gotten in a time or two. No doubt they have a trick. And Baltus might not be the most reliable man, but I don't think he could rig. But I don't doubt he could rig something up for you two. Thank you, Till. Don't mention it. I'm serious. Don't. I'm gonna say this has been a big help. Glad to spread some knowledge around. Important for folks to know their past. You think all this pagan stuff will make it in the mural? I can bring some of the things the boys and I have found over at the rat house tomorrow if that can help at all. That would be great. I'm glad you're taking an interest, Magdalene. I thought no one cared about the pagans, but me and Granddad did. I should warn you, if you do head into the forest, keep an eye out for the Lord's men. They're strict. Worse now than they used to be. I'll be careful. Until tomorrow. Until then. Cool. I feel less stressed out in this chapter, I will say. I feel like in the last one it was like, I had to talk to stuff, I had to make so many choices, and it feels like I can talk to everybody, and that feels pretty good. Alright, let's talk to Eva. Hello, Eva. Magda, darling. Otz isn't here, I'm afraid. I'm not here for Otz. I'm gonna say... I kind of don't want to be rude to Eva, but I kind of be like, yeah, I'm not looking for Otz. I'm here to talk to you, Eva. I don't want to be mean to Eva. I like her. It felt very comfy, yeah. It's also like with Master Mailer, he was like an outsider and some people were like suspicious of him, whereas everybody loves this girl and it's much nicer. Okay, what do y'all think? Should I do I wasn't looking for him or just be polite and say like, okay, I'll look later if I need him? What do y'all think? I kind of want to be like, yeah, I don't care. I'm not looking for him. All right, so far everybody's going 1. Gonna eat a bite of toast while people decide. Okay. Seems like the ones are winning. 1 it is. I think he wandered off towards the rat house. 3. No one is ever looking for odds. Yeah. Something about the council, but if you ask me, I think he's looking for you. I don't want to. I also love the giant head baby. I love the giant head kitten. Gotta say hi to, Mousefinger later. I could be sweet. That's sweet of him. He's been dropping by more often as of late. I could do I'm sorry to disappoint, which is a little more diplomatic. I don't want to say, does he do any real work? I'll say, that's sweet of him. He's quite fond of you. I'm surprised he has any time to visit, though. He's always working on town council business these days, and he's still working at mastering carpentry too. I suggested a few years ago that he take up an apprenticeship, but he was determined to remain in Tassing. I think he's more comfortable here, that even if that means he'll never be the craftsman Otto was. I help him how I can, but there is only so much I know how to do. Besides, I think he feels like he's taking care of me instead of the other way around. Funny how time does that. You think that... I think Dad misses Mom even after all these years. Do you ever miss Otto? I'm gonna say, yeah, Dad misses Mom. Do you miss Otto? She must, right? Every day. I see him in the little... Did she remarry that other guy, though? He's in her house. Like, they must have remarried. She's got a small kid, right? I see him in the little things Otts does, the way he smiles or how he laughs. I miss my husband, but I'm proud of Otts. He's growing into a capable young man. I'm excited to see him grow into a husband and father. He'll make a wonderful partner. I don't want to be aggressive to Eva. I don't want to marry Otts. About the time to start finding a match, too. It's wonderful that God blessed Endris with a wife at last, but I'd rather not have Otts be in his position. Oh, I'm so glad Endris has somebody. Better to marry early when he can raise a family. Anyway, I'm sure you have things to do. I'll let you get back to them. No, I want to talk to you, Eva, not about your stupid son. Fine. Okay. Christina? Alright, nothing more to say. Goodbye, everyone! See you around. Okay, Otts. See you never. Yeah, we can do Church and Druckers. I don't remember if I've been to the Abbey today. I don't remember. Okay, let's go into the Drucker house. I don't want to end the day. If I say hi to my dad, does that end the day? Or can I just go up and be like, what's up, Pops? A bunch of people are going to bring soup later. I'm not going to talk to my dad yet. Okay. Let's go Central Town. And then we can go to the other little church. I don't totally remember what we did in this, like, day we're in. Anyway, craft. Alright. What's up, Agnes? Good morning, Magdalene. Brisk weather today, isn't it? And still, Kraft is out there working with Father Thomas to repair the church. I worry about that boy sometimes. He works the stone, but I'm not always sure he has his mind set on it. He's working hard to mend the holes his father made in Tassing. What did his father do? I don't remember. Masonry is a good trade. Oh, his father was that one dude. Yeah, it was a little aggressive. I'm gonna say masonry is a good trade. Everyone needs a stonemason now and then to repair things. That they do. Lucky always harped on how being honest and trustworthy is the most valuable currency. We accused him of some pretty bad stuff. How in his life, hard work and reputation matter the most. Well, it's too bad we ruined his reputation. I don't think Lucky's still here anymore. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. Kraft has taken that to heart, I think. He does a lot of good for the town. I've offered to find an apprenticeship for him, but he won't make his damned mind up. He deserves a chance at the life he wants. He's lived in his father's shadow for too long. He's a good man, Agnes. You should be proud. Thank you, Magdalene. I've done my best for my household, despite what's happened in the past few decades. Ah, well. You didn't come here to hear me ramble on about my family. You can ramble, I don't mind. What can I do for you? I thought you might have some additional remedies for my father. Are Werner's not enough? I understand Klaus's condition is dire, but I thought Werner would be able to provide something. I'm gonna say I know I won't save him, but I still want to try everything I can. Every little bit helps. I understand. Let me see what I can whip up. I can't promise you anything, but God willing, I pray that it provides some small help. Thank you, Agnes. Of course, Magdalene. Take care. Lucky was around in your run. I wonder, maybe he is still around. Just haven't seen him. I don't know who got, like, killed in the uprising and who didn't. Alright, let's check out the bakery. Okay, I'm gonna look at this thing I've read a billion times. Bakery! Let's get some pretzels! Ugh, I love her face. She's so sweet. Gret. Magdalene, darling. Good morning, Gret. It smells heavenly in here. Oh, I just farted. Oh, haha, I just finished rolling out some raisin bread. I thought that Andreas and Ulrich could use a treat today. That was the kids. That's so nice they named one of the kids Andreas. What a sweet idea. I had some spare time today, and I like to stay busy. The soul of the diligent shall be made rich, after all. Gret does have such a kind face. Besides, I like to drop in on Anna and see my grandchildren. Anna also has a sweet face. They did a really good job of making, like, the kids, as they grow up, kind of look like their parents. Like, they did a really good job with, like, family resemblance without just making them look like twins or carbon copies. I'm more blessed than I ever imagined I would be. Paul and Anna make such a lovely pair. Which one's Paul? I don't remember Paul. Ulrich wouldn't believe his eyes if he saw us now. I wish he could see his grandchildren. I always thought it was strange your daughter married the son of the man who killed your husband. Oh, is Peter the artist? I bet it is. I'm gonna say I'm sure he's rejoicing with all the saints in heaven. I do hope so. He was never much for emotional displays, but I still remember his joy when Anna was born. You know, I was angry when Anna first took a liking to young Paul. He was always a quiet boy, but I was afraid he'd turn out like his father. Well, I needn't have worried. Oh, that's so great. Paul is a good man and a good father. He's built this town back up from what it was. And Elsa dotes on those children more than I do. She's certainly come a long way from the meek woman I met. Really? She seems so kind, though. I can't imagine her as anything else. Ah, well, Leinhardt was a hard man to live with. He had a firm hand. Yeah, he sucked. You wouldn't know it by how she and Paul are. The kindest souls you'll ever meet. Oh, that's so nice. Ah, I've been chatting too long. My doughs need tending. Hubba hubba ding ding. Please excuse me, Magdalene. Of course, Gret. Until later. Paul is the miller's artist inclined son. Yes. I figured that out by the end of the conversation. But I'm glad Paul's still around. I'm glad he's still a sweet boy. I'm glad it worked out for their family. I don't know. I assume... Because it's always like, these things I feel like can go either way. I feel like I sort of accused Martin. I don't know if Martin would have died either way. So I'm glad... Oh, I like that you can see the clock tower in the background. But I'm glad that it worked out the way it did. Like, I really feel very good about Chapter 2. I didn't feel amazing about how things ended in Chapter 1. But Chapter 2... I feel like I did the best I could with the information I had, and I felt pretty good about it. Carl! Good day, Mr. Struckrin. Okay. I want to go to everybody else's house. Adding dough needs to automod permitted terms. Okay. I hate this guy. Let's look at this. What is it? Baltus Workshop. I wonder if we could do another lesson soon. Baltazar! Magdalene, hello! I was just jotting down a few new ideas. Did you need something? Yes, if you have a moment, I need to get into the old salt mine, but I don't have a way down. Can you help me? To get into the salt mine, yes? You must be on quite the adventure. Ideally, we could rig up a double pulley system to lower and raise yourself into the shaft. But that might take a while. How about a ladder? Well, I would like to go in today if possible. Of course, of course. Would a good length of rope suffice? You could brace against the wall of the mine shaft. Are you strong enough to support your own weight? Against the wall? I think so. Excellent. Thank you, Baltus. Of course, of course. Here you go. Do be careful, though. Make sure the ropes are secure. I will. Until later. Good luck, Magdalene. Great. Down the mines we go! We'll talk to Stoltz. I'm not gonna go... I'm trying not to go in, like, the main areas yet. Like, I don't want to go into her house, and I don't want to go into the mural yet, because I feel like that should go last. Because I feel like that is likely to be the thing that projects us forward. Not totally sure. I'm open to if people know if it's safe or not to do so. I don't want big spoilers or anything, but I love that 18 years later he still has gears lying around. I agree. Look, technology is slow to improve. Okay, let's go to the church. Talk to the old churchies. Okay. Hello, Father Thomas. God bless you, Magdalene. God bless you, Father Thomas. I'm gonna say I think I know where your missing key went. I wanted to talk to those dudes about it. Hello, Kevin Cause. Sure will turn up. Yes. Okay. I want to talk to the twins. Let me see something. I'm opening the book, so it's going to take a little minute. But I want to talk to the twins, and I feel like I have talked to them, which makes me think, I guess they don't have things to say about it, because they were the ones who, like, took the stuff, right? Took the key? Like Apollo? Was it Apollo and Artemis? No. Yeah, I think it was Apollo and Artemis, or maybe it was the other boys. Well, let's go to the mill. Do we want to talk to... Do we want to talk to Anna? I don't remember. Anyway, let's talk to all of them. Paul, what's up, my man? Good morning, Magdalene. How's the mural coming along? Well, I think I'm off to start the first part of the mural today. I'll paint the founding of Tassing and the Romans. Well, you won't want for any models. Tassing is littered with Roman ruins. It's almost a nuisance. What sort of mural are you creating, Magdalene? I believe that Klaus is planning on a fresco. Oh yeah, he's like an art guy. We'll start with the intonatio and then paint the fresco over it so that I have a clear consistency. A few different techniques, but I think the fresco... I'm gonna say... I'm just gonna be like, we're gonna talk art now. This is what I'm gonna start with, blah, 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 blah. Ah, I see. Do you have enough plaster? The Rathouse wall is so large, I was worried it wouldn't stay wet for long. Since when did the town miller know so much about art? It's been an interest of mine since childhood, but my father disapproved. After my mother and I left Tassing, we stayed with her family for a few months before we heard what happened. Your father's friend, Andreas, he encouraged me to draw. While we were away, I studied my uncle's library. I collected books about various art styles since we returned. I had no idea, Paul. Why didn't you want to paint the mural yourself? I can't imagine what I would have done if Dad didn't let me learn to paint. I'm gonna say I can't imagine what I would have done if my dad didn't learn how to paint. Dad didn't let me learn how to print and paint. Oh, it didn't stop me. I just became better at hiding my art. I wonder if he painted the stuff around the door. I bet he did. That's why Anna and I have decided that whatever Andreas and Ulrich show interest in, we'll support. It may not be something that they can make a life from, but I'd rather nurture that interest. Oh, what a good egg. Ah, well, anyway, I'm glad the mural is going well. Forgive my sudden questioning about it. I've been so busy preparing for the council's next meeting, I haven't had as much time with Anna as usual. She says I get a bit frantic when I'm overwhelmed. I'm gonna say, is the council working on something new? We're considering yearly maintenance checks on every house in Tassing. The ideas had quite a bit more pushback than we'd anticipated. New ideas always face some kind of opposition. I can understand the utility of the proposition, but it might feel like a nuisance. I can't imagine why. I'd certainly love it if my neighbors nosed my way to my house every year. I'm gonna do the middle one, which is like, I understand the utility, but also like maybe people just want to be left alone. Precisely. That's the issue we've run into. This would help protect those in Tassing who don't have the skill to fix things themselves. Widows like Agnes or Gret. But without instituting it for the whole town, we can't enforce the proposition. In any case, the matter is far from resolved. I imagine spring will come before anything is actually done. I had better get back to work. Thank you for letting me interrupt your day, Magdalene. He's a nice man. God bless you. Until later, Paul. That's nice. Okay. Magdalene, all cute. Andreas. Alright, we got a pet Stoos. Stoos. Thank God his dad died. Dude, truly, I love that this family is like, yay, he died. I'm naming my kids after the people who killed him. Essentially, is like what happened. All right, Miller House. All right, Anna, another sweet-faced lady. God bless you, Magdalene. Okay, nothing to say. Ulrich, hello, hello. Right. Oh, where's the mom? All right, no Elsa. Okay, where to? Let's go. Let's try to get into that mine. What do you say? What do you say, party people? Maybe we'll go to the Abbey first, because I don't think I've been there on this new day. Okay. Okay, old statue. The mill we just came from. Oh, let's go to the Golden Hand. I love looking at the flowers. You never know when a trophy's gonna pop up, you know? You never know. Alright. Killian, hello. I guess Elsa's currently elsewhere. Very good. Hello, Magdalene. How's your father? I'm gonna say he's hanging on, but, you know, not good. Good. You must make sure that he eats hearty meals. I know the season makes it difficult, but he needs the best of what you have in storage if he's to heal. I'll send Nico over with a few of our good apples later. Oh, people are so nice. I'm sure Klaus would appreciate the visit. I'm very grateful to you both. Well, it's mutual. Your father has done much for me and Nico these past few years. He even counseled us in our... never you mind. Oh, I know what. Your what? Oh, it's only that, well, your father is a learned man. In books, yes, but in matters of family, too. You're proof enough, I should think. A respectable young woman like you, raised all alone? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought up your mother. I know it still hurt Klaus. I'm just gonna say I wish I had the chance to know her. All I have of her is what others have told me. She lives in you. I see it in your stature, in your mind. She's still here with us. You've grown into quite a woman, Magdalene. I hope you find a happy marriage with a man worthy of the woman your father raised. I suppose we'll see, as God wills it. Ah, but that's enough talk for me. There's work to be done. The inn doesn't run itself. I'm surprised she didn't set us up with her son. Until later, Magdalene. Seems like Magdalene is like the prize to be won in this town as far as wives go. I mean, I guess a lot of the other young women are pretty married. She didn't make it in yours. Oh no! I didn't mind that she was having an affair in my last one. I didn't think that she was killing anyone. You know what I mean? Like, I'll confront her on it, but hey, we all make mistakes. And also, she's having an affair with, like, the worst dude. So I'm, like, partially a little like, okay, she's in a bad situation herself, you know? And also, it was already so suspicious with, like, the fake Martin that I was like, I can't accuse anyone else. Anyway, Magdalene, tell me something. I'm gonna say, alright. Why was I cursed with a life in Tassing? What does this pathetic little hamlet have to offer a man like me? Tell me, Magdalene. Man, this guy sucks. I'm gonna say, I don't know. What is it you think you deserve? I was destined for the courts of the kings. Not a town full of peasants who churn out more of themselves than the rabbits in the meadow. A town where craftsmen and learned men like myself, Baltus, even your father, have their minds wasted. And in a few decades, we will be dead, and Tassing will forget us all. God doesn't care. He never cared for me. He deserted us all when the Abbey was destroyed. Even if he even exists. Dun dun dun. I'm gonna say you don't deserve this place if you can't see its worth. Yeah. Just a gaggle of fools and churls. What the fuck's a churl? You know, I've tried to do what's best for all, but none of you listen. It's only argue, argue, argue. You, Klaus, Jorg, Baltus, gah. I still can't believe you're working with him. You should be at home looking after your father. Pick herbs for whatever provincial remedies you still hold to. Do something you're fit for. Man, this guy fucking sucks. I'm gonna do nothing less than exactly what I want. I love this answer. I do like doing what's right for the town, but I love also her being like, fuck you, man. It's improper and unnatural. It's improper and unnatural. I like imagining that the typos are just him being drunk. It's improper and unnatural. Just like you. Boom. Could have found a wife in Nuremberg. It's Tassing that's the problem. Not a woman here ever looked my way. You'll never find a husband with that attitude of yours, girl. I'm gonna say, I'll be fine. For now, before the weight of the real world settles on your shoulders. Your father won't be around forever. May not even last the winter. Then what will you do? You're determined to be an asshole, I'm gonna leave. I'll be like, I'll survive. I have people who care about me. Can you say the same? Boom! Do what you want, Magdalene. Just don't ruin the mural. Not that it matters anyway. Man, this guy sucks, dude. Hey, Nico. Glad you could just witness that awful conversation. Alright, well, off we go. Yeah, Werner sucks. Mr. Cobble says, bro, I got odd stock knocking down my doorstep as we speak. Yeah. Basically, every man in this town is like, I'd marry you, Magdalene. Just say the word and I'll marry you. Please? Please, Magdalene? Anyway, I'm not worried about it. Let's go to the Abbey and then we're gonna go down the salt mines. I also am a little surprised. I mean, I guess it's because it's owned by the church, but I'm surprised no one has, like, moved into these buildings at all. I don't know if the, like, poor sisters are like, hey, you're not allowed to do that, but it seems like a town like this would want to be resourceful and be like, that's a building there that is good for us to live in. We are going to use it. Guess maybe, you know, bad memories and all that. All right. Hello, Gertrude. God bless you, Magdalene. God bless you, Sister Gertrude. Are you doing all right? Father Thomas told us about your father's attack. You were incredibly courageous to run to Dr. Stoltz so quickly, especially when the attacker could have been about. I had to do something, even if whoever attacked my dad was still there. I had to do something. I think I said attacked it, but you know what? Whatever. I didn't even think of that. I acted on instinct. I only knew Dad needed help as soon as possible. Honestly, sister, I was terrified. I only thought of Dr. Stoltz because there was so much blood. I'm gonna say it's thanks to you, really. Without reading Hilgard's Physica, I wouldn't have realized he was so badly hurt. Oh, that's great. Cool. Well, I'm glad she came in useful, although I wish it were not in such dire circumstances. I lit an extra votive candle in Saint Satia's shrine for each of you this morning. Oh, that's so nice. She's got a bug in her eye. Oh, no. Thank you, Sister Gertrude. Dad's spirits have been up, but I know he doesn't have much time. Dad says that the pain has gone down, but Dr. Stoltz is worried about brain hemorrhage. He hasn't been able to get up or walk around with my help. Sister Gertrude, I don't know what to do. I'm going to say, yeah, I'm worried. Oh, Magdalene, because she might also help. She, like, has herbs and stuff. I wish I had better words to share with you, child. All we can do is father Dr. Stoltz's expertise and trust in the Lord. I'll see if I have any psyllium left in the convent. Thank you. If you blend it with broth or warm wine, it will heat his brain and prevent infection. Cool. I'm gonna say thank you. I'm gonna say, yeah, I pray you're right. She's allowed to be sad. You know, we can be grateful, but also we could be, like, sad. This is hard. So I pray you're right. I'm trying to keep busy with the mural, but sometimes I just want to cry. The Lord hears your tears, Magdalene. Take solace in his everlasting goodness. God will turn this for good, no matter what things look like now. He sees beyond time itself. We are constricted by the present. I have been around long enough to see fruits, even when I thought the devil had burned the fields. Ah, keep faith, Magdalene. I'm gonna say thank you. Your words warm my heart. God bless you, sister. Well, that was nice. Everyone's so nice. Ugh. Anyway, son of Mousefanger, I love you so much. And I love your son. Oh, I love the little tiny Mousefanger with Mousefanger too. It makes me so happy. Mousefanger. Oh, the little kitten. It makes me so happy. Her and Illuminata. I love all the nuns, truly. Like, there's the one horny nun. There was a nun who was like pork and the cook. There's this blind nun who I love. I genuinely love the nuns. I think they're sick. Sick in a good way. I mean, they're perverse. They're sick. Okay. I'm gonna go into here. Illuminata explaining her readings of the books was my favorite scene. Was almost my favorite scene. I did love that. I felt like I wish there was more of those where like we really got into art in the books, and I thought we would have more, but we didn't. But I quite like those sequences. God bless you, Magdalene. I had been hoping to speak with you. Do you perhaps have a moment? Of course, Mother. How can I help? I had heard that you had taken up the mural in the Wrath House after your father's terrible attack. I'm gonna say yes, I'm excited to paint the town's history. The art, I know, the amount of art in this game is ridiculous. It's so good. Your enthusiasm and insistence is most troubling to some people in town. I know the council was hesitant at first, but they all agreed I can do it. The council's view is limited in this matter, I'm afraid. I understand how you must have struggled with your mother's passing while you were so young. Without a maternal figure to guide you, it is no wonder your spirit has wandered and wavered from its nature. What? I'll be polite and say, I don't know what you mean. The pursuit of such trades is not for women, but men. As Paul writes, God calls women to work at home, not in trades. While supporting your father and his is laudable, taking on his work is imprudent. There are plenty of young men in Tassing worthy of you, or perhaps you have a different calling. I'd like to offer you a place here among the sisters. I'm going to say the first one. I'm going to continue to be very polite to this woman and be like, I understand you disagree, but fuck off. How unfortunate. I still have high hopes for you, Magdalene. God bless you. Man, this lady sucks. Alright, well, we won't talk to her again. Alright, see you later, everybody. Let's go poke around in the old shrine. And then we're going to go down the salt mines. Hopefully not get, badly injured. Okay, the hand. Upper Abbey. I'm really excited to paint the mural. I'm excited to see how the game handles that. Okay, Meadow. Alright. Okay. Oh, let's talk to everybody. Apollo. Hey, Magdalene. Hey, Apollo, what are you doing? Looking for frogs. Artemis says he saw one the other day and we're trying to collect a bunch. Why? Frogs don't come out this time of year. How do you know? Artemis said he saw one. They don't. Hildegard says they're cold and wet creatures. They won't be out this in autumn. They won't be out this in autumn? This late in autumn is maybe what it's supposed to be? It's like the first typo I feel like we've seen. I read it in a tale. Frogs come out with the rain. We get rain in spring. I feel like I kind of want to do the first one. It feels less scientific, but they come out with the rain. We get rain in spring. So I'm going to say that. Huh. Maybe that's why I only have one. What do you need the frogs for? Like I'll tell you, you'll snitch. If you don't tell me, maybe I will snitch. Your mother won't be happy to hear about whatever you're up to. Alright, fun. Artemis always says Mom doesn't care. Mom yells, but that's about it. Sorry, Magdalene. I can't risk this one. Try asking Artemis. Alright. Frog freaks. Go talk to Smokey. I don't want to speak a typo, it's true. Waxlove. Hello, is there something I can do for you? Knives need sharpening? It's threatening. I'm Magdalene Druckrin. Are you a friend of Smokey's? I'd like to think so. I'm Waxlove. I'm a tinker. I travel around and help people out with sharpening knives, little things like that. Druckrin, are you a printer's daughter? Oh, it's the last name. Oh, I wouldn't have known. I'm gonna say I'm the printer. I'm gonna say my father and I are both printers. Do you sample the wares much? As often as I can. Waxlove, don't. You're going to get in trouble again. Uh-oh. Trouble? From me? No, not you, Mr. Druckrin. This one can't help but talk to people about all of the strange things he believes. He reads all sorts of books, talks to odd folks, gets ideas brewing in his head. Ooh, we got a raid! Hello, Xandra! Hello, everyone! How are we doing? My name is Abby Russell. I was eating some toast earlier. Here's a very unappetizing view of that. And I have a little bit of coffee left. I'm sure this is the info everyone wants when they enter someone's stream. Anyway, we're playing Pentiment. We're in the last act. And I quite like it. Okay, anyway. He reads all sorts of books, yada yada yada. Now that doesn't bother our old Smokey none. Bothers some of the other people a whole lot. I'm gonna say, doesn't bother me any. Well, if it doesn't bother you and it doesn't bother old Smokey, sounds like there's nothing to worry about. Fine. You get run out of here again. Don't blame me. Again? Do I want to know what happened? A long time ago I got into an argument with some people in town. They told Father Thomas. To his credit, he told them to let it go, but somehow an inquisitor found out. Anyway, I had to leave here for a while. I will say I'm like kind of vibing with Father Thomas. I don't really mind him. I think he's overall trying to do good for the town. That's the hard thing is I feel like everyone's trying to do good for the town. Well, not everybody. Werner sucks. But I'm like, who's writing the purple little notes? I feel like it's the weird lady trapped in that hole. She's like sowing dissent among us. Ugh, I don't know. So, books? Strange ideas? Yes. The host, the Eucharist, the bread and wine, body and blood of Christ. Holy Communion? What about it? More and more people are writing about rejecting transubstantiation. Wow. The idea that the bread and wine of the Eucharist literally becomes the body and blood of Christ. Here we go. Yes? Well, there are two ways to look at it. The first is on the grounds of that Wycliffe and Huss rejected it. Okay? Using our eyes, our senses, there is nothing perceptible that changes the character of the bread and the wine. Must our senses necessarily encompass all of God's miracles for them to be real? I like that question. No, not at all. But for what reason would he place them outside of the compass of our understanding? Yeah, it's an act of faith. Blessed are those who believe but have not seen. I mean, I'm not religious, but that seems like a very normal religious perspective. But if that's the case, of what importance is the material composition of the host? Even if the bread and wine turn to Christ's body and blood, why is that necessary for spiritual communion? We are bound by flesh, attempting to reunite with the light of God through the Eucharist. The act, the observance, unites our will with that of Christ. He is present in us through the remembrance, not the physical act. So what does that matter? Are you saying we shouldn't take communion? No, there's nothing wrong with taking communion as a rite or act. But if you accept what I'm saying, there are other things I'd like to discuss. I'm not listening to any more of this. Are you ready to hear why it's important to disbelieve in transubstantiation? I'm gonna say sure, why not? I'll admit I hoped for some more enthusiasm regarding the fate of our souls, but alright. This all starts with Lucifer creating the world. Wait a minute, what? I'm going to say nothing. Okay. God was the Word, and the Word was truth, and truth is light. The light is God's will. Okay. God's light contained aspects, what we consider angels, facets of his infinite intellect. One of these aspects separated itself from his intellect and manifested in the darkness as the corrupt will, Lucifer. By what power could a portion of God's will separate from the whole? I don't really follow this. I'm confused a little bit, but I'm going to try to seem smart and have a little lively debate with this person. The will moved itself. I'm going to guess God's intellect, being infinite, also contained the capacity to transcend the infinite. To exist outside of the boundaries of infinite light, the corrupt will brought into being an infinite darkness. Within that darkness, Lucifer casts his false light, a corrupted initiation of the divine intellect, to create the world. All material in our world is inherently a corrupted manifestation of that false light. We still have a connection to God through our intellect, but it is flawed by existing in our physical bodies. Okay. What if Jesus is flawed by being a man even though he's born a virgin? But you still believe we can be redeemed through Christ, right? I'm going to say, what if Jesus flawed by being a man even though he's born a virgin? I'm going to start doing heresy too. He was not born of a virgin. Dun dun dun. I'm not hearing any of this. And it would not matter if he were. Lucifer was a rebellious splinter of God's will. The Christ appeared when God willed his divine intellect into Jesus. But you said that physical bodies were all corrupt. Yes, but while we are the heirs of Lucifer's rebellious intellect, Christ received wisdom from the light of God himself. He truly did die and was truly resurrected in body. But his reappearance was only important for him to convey the message of salvation to the people. I wonder what my neighbors are thinking if they can hear me saying any of this. In truth, resurrection is always happening, since if we die without grace, our souls are condemned to be reborn. This physical world is the only hell we know, living again and again, the only torment. I kind of, I'm going to be real with you. I recently posted a joke about being revived in Fortnite and compared it to that Buffy scene where she was like, I was in heaven and you brought me back to hell. And I kind of like that mentality. And I'm kind of vibing with this guy of like, you know what? Hell is on earth. I'm going to say, so how do we escape it? Tater's getting radicalized. Okay, so how do we escape it? Regular prayer, abstention from material desires, sublimation, and elimination of want. That just sounds like being a monk. Yeah, kind of. No, priests and monks are both corrupt agents of the business of the church. I actually agree with this to a certain degree. They have taken the simplicity of holy devotion and profaned it with pageantry. I feel like this guy would really vibe with First Reformed, that movie. Anyway, the saints too. All this talk of Moritz and Satia and miracles, they're just stories. The church has led people astray, put the hope of people in meaningless rituals, faith, and relics. But I know a lot of people do believe, like, because I don't know, I'm thinking now just like of Spotlight and the guy being like, well, the church is an institution made by man, but like God is in the eternal. And I do think that is sort of a fascinating mindset. I don't think so. I believe with Father Thomas. I'm going to say you have some interesting ideas. I'm glad you think so. I've spent a lifetime thinking about them. Anyway, thank you for indulging me, Magdalene. I'm going to say it was illuminating. Until later. I think that went well. Until then, one of the core ideas of Reformation which sweeps across Germany at this time. Or at least revealed to her friends. Interesting. The thing I love is that Buffy actually being in heaven after her death was revealed in a musical episode. What? Kind of episode that was usually a throwaway fun thing, not for Buffy. Oh my god, a musical episode. I gotta watch. Seeing that, reading the little thing made me want to watch Buffy. I've never seen it. It's nice to see some green this time of year. Horehound is one of the few plants that grows year round. Okay, Smokey. Good day, Mr. Struckrin. I've told you, Smokey. Call me Magdalene. Old habits, I suppose. What brings you to my corner of the woods? More gossip? Yes, actually, but first I want to ask you about the salt mines. Yeah. The mines? Is this a new interest of yours, Magdalene? I don't see the townsfolk often out there as much anymore. Last I saw were those two twins making trouble. They know a way in, but I'll be damned if I ever set foot close to that place. What are you so interested in over there? The mural in the Wrath House needs a section about the earliest days of Tassing. The mines are the oldest part of Tassing, and you keep a keen ear. I thought you might have heard something. I don't know about getting down into the mines, but I do know a fair few stories about them and the other Roman ruins around here. Excuse me, I might have to take a little break and grab some water soon. The stories my father used to tell me when he was the burner of Tassing. The ones about Mars and Tassia, the nymph, was always my favorite, though I blame that on my youth. Why do they need a burner of Tassing? Hydration check. Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta get water. I'm gonna run an ad, so be right back. Boop. Okay, I'm back. I think we still have an ad going, so I'll just chat for a minute. But Aeon Shik says the charcoal burner is the guy who makes all the town's charcoal. Gotta have charcoal. Otherwise, you can't get things hot enough for serious baking or metalwork. Were charcoal burners usually ostracized by the town? I don't get why that was in the game. That is a good question. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just seen as, like, a lower trade, I guess. I don't know. That is actually interesting. I watch, those, not prehistoric, what are they called? The guy who's, like, makes the history video, where he, like, basically goes into the woods and, like, builds a whole fucking hut, and he's now, like, doing pottery and metalwork. But he has to make charcoal, too. It's fascinating. Anyway, I got a water. Thank you, Ozzy and Boots, and a mango juice. And I'm gonna drink a little bit of both right now for my hydration check. I hope you're watching, Ozzy and Boots. Okay, I've waited for the ad to be over. Ozzy and Boots. I'm gonna watch. Primitive Technology. Yeah, that guy. Anyway, he's gonna be making, like, a computer in a couple months, I feel like. Okay. Also, this is in a cup I made. It's mango juice. Yum, yum, yum. Maybe because it's smelly and smoky, so they want it out of the village. Oh, interesting. Oh, wait. Yeah, they almost always lived outside of town near their kilns, and because of that, they were often accused of witchcraft or curses. Damn. Anyway, thank you for the hydration check. I love staying hydrated, and I love mango juice. Especially out of a cup I made. Makes me very happy. What's a pissmonger? Anyway. The one about Mars and Tassia. The nymph was always my favorite, though I blame that on my youth. Interesting. Tassia. Like tassing? How many more cups will I have to make before I raffle one off on stream? I don't know. Eventually, maybe I'll start giving away the pottery. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway. Folk named the town after a pagan god, a Roman one at that. I don't mind telling you the tale, Magdalene, but I warn you, it's a bit bawdy. Okay. I'm gonna say, oh, count me curious. Ha! I won't be scandalizing you. Can't have your father hounding me for any coarseness. But I'll tell the decent bits of what I remember. I'm gonna say, everyone excludes me from the fun. I'm gonna say that. You'll have your fun in time, Magdalene. You just wait and see. All right. So what's the story? Well, legend says that Mars was hunting in these woods and spied a fat boar for the taking. He just pulled back his spear when he heard a woman scream in terror. Of course, the creature ran off and the god was angry at the loss of his quarry. So, he trampled through the woods to see why a woman was in the forest and not in the local town. Why would a god be hunting in the forest? Yeah. How should I know? Maybe he just wanted a brisk walk. Besides, why should anything the gods do make sense? These are the old days when spirits and ghosts prowled. I'm gonna say, what do you mean prowled? We enjoy this story. I'm not gonna start poking holes in it. The whole point is we take on the folk tales from the past lives in the town. Anyway, prowled, you know, like spirits and other evil things do. I can't just say they walked through the woods like you or me. They prowled. All right, keep going. So, Mars found a nymph, Tassia, bathing in a spring with a fat, ugly satyr goading her from the shore. I don't know what that means. Encouraged at seeing the trapped nymph, Mars transformed into a wolf and slew the satyr. What's a satyr? And in return, well, Tassia bathed the god. Hee. I'm gonna say, ha, I get it. They bathed. I did warn you, Magdalene. When Mars left the pool, he dripped onto the ground and it blossomed with flowers and crops. They say that's why this valley is so fertile. We've been growing crops here for generations. People would want a good reason for that, even if it was the gods. It'd be tricky to paint the mural. I'm just gonna say, cool. Whatever the reason, Tassing's been blessed with fertile ground for hundreds of years. So much of what the Romans left behind was destroyed over the years, but I like that we still have these tales. You can never really destroy stories as long as there are people to tell them. Nice. Of course, the Romans left a hell of a lot behind too. The town is more Roman than Bavarian, really. Well, we are part of the Holy Roman Empire because of how long it was a Roman colony. That's ridiculous. Oh, right. I'm going to say because of how long it was a Roman colony, question mark? That and how much of the town is built upon the Roman foundations. Tassing is actually much smaller now than it was in the Romans' day. At least that's what I make of it. The ruins go deep into the forest and all the way to the old mine. Half of Tassing is built on Roman stone. Take a walk around town and you'll start noticing things. We use their stone to build. The old temple by Satia's shrine has grown over, but the aqueduct runs for miles. Even the abbey used to be on an old Roman fort. You can see some of the Roman paved stones under the road if you look hard. We may not be Roman, but this town is. Tassing's been building upon itself for hundreds of years. What a beautiful idea. I never realized how much we relied. I'm going to say, what a beautiful idea. I think that's nice. That's the way of things. Most people don't notice the old stones. Too busy in town to notice what's right in front of their eyes. Maybe I should go take a look at the mine. I'd get a better sense of what things were actually like. Ha, nothing will stop you, I see. Well, I won't either. Just keep an eye out for any wolves or satyrs you might see down there, eh? I'll let you know if I see any. Thanks for your help. Good luck, Magdalene. Be safe. It's nice. I like that everybody likes a satyr is a demonic goat man. They're often horny. Nice. Alright, great. Oh, this makes me want to rewatch The Witch. Just talking about Black Phillip. Remember Black Phillip? Let's go to the waterfall first. Or no, actually that's where the mines are. Let me go back. Would thou'st like to live deliciously? From The Witch. Okay. Alright, look at the flowers. Well, let me look at the shrine. St. Satia's shrine. Martha especially likes to leave offerings for her. I think Martha's one of the nuns, right? Oh, hey, Magdalene. Do you need something? I'm a little busy right now. Still catching frogs? I need you to show me how you and Apollo get in and out of the salt mine. It's on my watch list after the lighthouse. I will say I didn't love the lighthouse, but I do really like the witch. I found the lighthouse exhausting. Personally, looks good. They also like, I feel like the lighthouse has hints to like, ooh, weird kind of like supernatural stuff. And it just didn't like, I wanted more of that and less of like two men yelling at each other for 2 hours. Anyway, the mine. Damn, Magda, why do you need to get down there? I want to see what our forefathers and the Romans left behind. It's for the mural. The mural? You want to use our secret hideout for your mural? I want to see if they... I'm going to say your secret hideout. Everyone knows you two hide down there. I'm going to say I want to see if they left anything down there. You're really into that whole Wrath House project, aren't you? Why should I show you how to get in? Please, Artemis. I will never go in again. I just need your help. Because we're friends? I know you took Father Thomas's tabernacle key. I won't tell him if you show me how to get in the mine. No deal. Shit. Look, I'll show you how to get into the mine in one condition. You help Apollo and me with our next prank. No telling, no snitching, no questions asked. Say fine. Tell me what you're up to. Father Thomas has been droning on and on about the plagues of Egypt, right? Apollo and I are collecting frogs to hide in the tabernacle. When Father Thomas opens it on Sunday, frogs will go everywhere. I'm gonna say, why do you want to do that? Father Thomas keeps saying Apollo and I are on the path of the rebellious Egyptians with frogs and locusts. We're gonna prove him right and summon a bunch of frogs en masse. These kids are troublemakers. I like it. So, what do you want me to do? We stole the tabernacle key, but we need to put it back before he notices. I'm gonna say... There was a story like this. Sure. Huh? He stole a silver box from a priest during a confession, then confessed to the priest that he stole a silver box. Yeah? He told the priest he wanted to give him a box that he stole. The priest said he couldn't accept stolen goods. Oh. So he stole a silver box and was absolved by the man he stole it from. Ha! So you're going to steal a silver box from Father Thomas? No. Wait. What do you want me to do exactly? I need you to replace the key on the altar in the church. Apollo and I would attract too much attention, but you're the town's goody-goody. Am I? Which is why I'm taking absolutely no part in this. I'm gonna say I am not. I'm just a better sneak than you. That's bullshit and you know it. Anyway, will you do it? I'll get you into the mine if you do. Okay, I need a way to get in the mine. Man, another weird one. I need to find a way to get into the mine, but this seems risky. I'm like surprised that this third act I've run into a couple typos. I shouldn't let the twins get away with this. The twins are always causing trouble, but this prank seems harmless. Father Thomas will be missing his key too. Going along with it can't cause that much trouble, can it? Anyway, we do it. I'm gonna say, all right, give me the key. Perfect. Good luck, Magdalene. Let me know when it's done. Okay. Second plague. That's funny. She loved that story. I like how you can have elaborate text sections and some NPCs just don't give a shit. Yeah, for sure. Okay, we're returning the key. Reminds me of a tweet I saw. Oh my god, yes, be glad I love this tweet. I'm gonna read this. Reminds me of a tweet I saw a while back of how Portrait of a Lady on Fire is what happens when women are left alone on an island, and The Lighthouse is what happens when men are left alone on an island. Yeah, I also enjoyed that tweet. Found it quite funny. Okay, let's go to the church. Let's drop off the key. Okay. Do I put it back or do I give it to Thomas? I don't really know what to do on this one, so I'm going to try putting it back, and then if that doesn't work, I'll talk to Father Thomas. Alright, looks like the church is empty. I can leave the key in the pulpit, where Father Thomas is sure to find it. I wonder if the other lady's gonna see. There. Better get out of here before Father Thomas comes back. I'll let Artemis know I returned the key, too. Okay, let's talk to Father Thomas. See what he says. Oh, nothing. Alright, great. Problem solved. I feel like maybe we're going the long way around to the woods, but that's fine. I've returned the key. I am imagining maybe that other lady saw me return it. I don't know. I feel like this will maybe come back and bite me again later. Time will tell. But you know what? We're getting in the mines. I'm also fine to do a little bit of mischief. Okay. Hey, Mags. How's your errand going? I did it. I left the key where Father Thomas would find it. Brilliant. All right. As promised, Apollo and I will show you how to get into the mine. Come on. Follow me. Great. Mine time! Are you sure you want to do this, Magdalene? There's some creepy things down there. Who knows how many people have died in those mines? Right, it's probably haunted. You should back out now. While you still can. These twins are fun. I'm gonna say, grow up. If you're such a grown-up, why'd you come to us for help? Right. Are you gonna help me or not? I guess. Not that bad, as long as you know where to put your feet. We do it all the time. Come on, let's get on with it. I don't want to get in trouble again. Fine, fine. Start with your feet. I thought maybe saying grow up would be like a fun antagonistic thing, but they seem to really not like it. So I'm like, ooh. Start with your feet on the inner ledge, Magdalene, and then look for ledges that look like shelves. Alright, here goes. What about the rope? Don't forget to move your hands down before your feet so you don't slip. Hike your skirt a little so you don't get it caught too. It's easier that way. Wait, the missing rung! Oh, right. There's a missing rung near the bottom. Watch your step or you'll fall. Uh-huh, like this idiot. Ha-ha. Why'd you have to say that? Why do you always have to embarrass me? Alright, I got it. Thanks. I'm in. The owl. I love that owl. Okay. Hopefully I don't have to do like a quick time or nothing. Alright, yeah, there's the missing rung. Should be easy enough. Okay. Not doing nothing. Okay, missing rung. Seems to be doing fine. And we've made it! Wow. I did it! I'm at the bottom! Good job, Magdalene. Good luck doing whatever you're doing down there. Hope you don't die, Magdalene. Climbing out might be trickier. Oh well, let's take some time to look around. I'm a little scared. Maybe we should have done the rope method? I don't know. I guess there's probably another method I could have just used the rope. I don't know. Going with the kids who like do this all the time feels like a better strat. Ooh, I'm in. Look before you climb. Oops, I just want to see my freaking trophy. I want to see my trophies. There we go. Chivos. Secret achievements. Nosy fella. Headbutt Werner. End Act 1 in Abbott's favor. Didn't do that. Root of the problem. Watch left leading into the cellar. Oh. Grave matters. Convince. Oh, I wish. Convince Jacob Espler to save Attilia's home. You could have done that? What? Oh, man. I'm so bummed. I could have saved her house. Oh, man. Okay. Get knocked out. Whoa. Down to the last penny. Oh, lose everything. That's funny. Room service. Complain to Nico about your room. No way, man. Discover the imposter among us. I wonder if was Martin? I'm curious. Shoot the deer. What the fuck's a deer? Hand of mercy. Refuse to shoot the deer. I didn't see a deer at all. Oh, I guess that's if you go on the hunt. Cookie master. Cut enough cookies for everyone at the Christmas feast. When are there cookies at a Christmas feast? Oh, that must be coming up soon. Okay. Alright. Mystery of the cats. There's a mystery of the cats? Anyway, I got excited. Oh, a tablet. They're still writing on it. Oh, great. Oh, it's a poem. I think a love note. Rising passion. Poor Jay, I hope her lover was better at things other than poetry. I'm gonna say, oh, that's cute. A love poem is cute. There are a lot of different coins down here. How odd. It's not like this is a saint's well. It is odd. Okay. Oh, this looks like a larger version of some of Baltus's contraptions. This winch must have been attached to some sort of hauling and pulley system. Fascinating. Now that I'm down here, I should see what I can find in the Roman area or before. Oh, bones. They're far too big to be human. No horns. Looks like a mule to me. Maybe it hauled that winch? Poor creature dying down here. How'd I get it down here? That must have been what scared Apollo so much. Okay, there's a cave. What's this? Oh, a piece of pottery. It's beautiful. Great. We're collecting stuff. I just want to see what we've got before we go into these caves. Here's another piece. And another one. Ooh, another piece. Okay, dead end. Oh, a cave-in. The wood here looks newer than the first part of the mine. Was this collapse recent? Okay. Go in this cave, and then we'll go in the other cave. Alright, more pottery. Don't mind if I do. I wonder if I can put the pottery together. There's a Latin inscription here. Should have had her learn the languages. Okay, I guess I can't. Doesn't do anything for me. Oh, this looks like a Roman map of Tassing. I wonder what's changed. Let's see if I can map everything out. There's the aqueduct and the spring. The abbey was an old fort up on the hill, and there's the rest of town. Wait, what's this building? I don't recognize it. Mithraeum. Oh, I don't know that word. I can't quite tell what it's meant to label on the map. Maybe some sort of temple? Well, whatever it is, it's not in Tassing now. Mithraeum makes me think of like a myth, like a story, so maybe it was like a stage for tales. Well, whatever it is, it's not in Tassing now. That's so odd. I think if you have the right background, you are familiar with the language. Yeah, I kind of figured. Well, there was like a polyglot thing, which I almost chose, but I went for like sort of the more like, I want to chat with people about books. There's the hour, and there's Mouse Finger's great, etc. grandfather. I gotta learn more about Mouse Finger. Okay, another inscription. It's not very formal. A worker must have carved it. There's that word again, Mithraeum. It must have been important to the Romans. We'll go down there soon. Let me just grab this. Another pottery piece. It almost looks like an altar. But what would an altar be doing in a salt mine? It's even carved out of the salt. I don't know. Don't ask me. Okay. So I can keep going down. I want to check out that other cave. I don't know if this will just end or if it'll... If it leads me to another room, I will not accept. Oh my god. Fine. Oh, great. Piece matches up. More Latin writing. Okay, good. And we reach a dead end. Too bad I don't know Latin. Anyway. Although I should know Latin, considering, what's it called? I have that Latin book. That was like the book we gave her was in Latin. Oh, I love Mouse Finger, my perfect angel. I went to a salt mine in Austria. It was cool. It had the oldest wooden staircase ever discovered, like 3,000 years old. Wow, that's amazing. It's wild that the wooden staircase was like still in one piece. These must be the same kind of figurines Till and the other farmers find in the fields. To think that there are so many remnants of our ancestors scattered in the fields and caves like this. Cool. I hope we get to put this thing back together. It feels like very much like a Nancy Drew puzzle to like put a pot together. But I love that kind of shit. Another shard. I have a lot of these pottery pieces. I should find out if they're all from the same pot. Yes, put them together. Ooh. Okay. Okay. So this, can we rotate? How do we rotate? Rotate. Perhaps not. This is not what I want. Stop it. Okay, I want to take this back. Ugh, that's so annoying. They won't just let me put it away. Okay, let's do this. No, let's do, I want you there. And I want it to be rotated there. That feels right to me. This here. Oops, nope. Stop it! This is not an intuitive way of controlling this puzzle. It's a little bit annoying. Okay. So this... Then move that one. Okay. Fucking don't want you here. Let me put the pieces back. Oh, that's so annoying. Let me put the pieces back. Okay? I'm gonna put it in this upper freaking corner. Sure. Yeah, fine. Okay, you go there. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, maybe this actually was what I wanted to do. I think it did swap it, but it didn't feel like it did. Okay, there we go. Everything's in its place now. This goes underneath. And then, oops, nope. Really is not intuitive. Okay, you go here. Then this goes here. It's like we're making a plate or a bowl of some sort. You, I think go, nope, 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 nope. There we go. Fuck you. Oh my god. It's really annoying. Release. Okay. Got a little knife one. Boop. And then this is gonna be this guy's head. You know what? We're doing a puzzle, everyone. We're doing a puzzle. It's happening. Puzzle. I think this is gonna go here. Yeah. You can love this. Puzzle time. Boom. Boom. Oh yeah, you know, it's always good when you're close to the end of a puzzle. Just a couple pieces left. They're gonna go right in. First try. No question. Boom. Puzzle. Nice. Got it. The figures on this pot lid look like they're telling a story. The paintings must depict an early myth even before the Romans. Let's see. This must be Perchta, and those must be the forest spirits, part of the wild hunt? Oh god, the next part looks like a human sacrifice. Someone, maybe a chieftain, is sacrificing a man to Perchta. The bottom half of the lid continues the story. These look like spirits. They must be coming in to feast on the sacrifice. That must be how our ancestors tried to keep Tassing safe. They offered sacrifices to Perchta. Well, there have been pretty regular sacrifices, all things considered, because throughout the history of this town, they've been like, you gotta find somebody for us to kill, and then we've been doing it. That's all I'll say. All I'll say. I think that our ancestors made this, and I'm holding it now. Maybe this is what I could paint in the mural. This is part of our history, but I'm not sure it's the best story to portray. Yeah. Part of our history, not sure it's the best story to portray. I'll have to think about it more before I decide for certain. Alright, I better keep going before I run out of oil in my lamp. I won't be able to go any further with all of this rubble. I suppose this is as far as I can go. Still, the murals on the wall showed me what Tassing was like when the Romans were here. I wonder if I can find out where the Mithraeum was, or what it is. And putting the pottery shards back together showed one of the earliest stories of Tassing. I think I've seen everything I can do down here, and my oil is running out. Time to climb back out. Okay, hopefully nothing will go wrong when we try to climb out. Let's see. Alright, here we go. Exit mines. Seems like it's chill. Just kind of immediately putting us back to the top. Hopefully. Nope. Shit. Do I have to do anything? Oh, shit. Ah! Wait, who's that? Hello? Is someone there? Oh, shit. A beast. I better get out of this shaft before another rock comes crashing down. Okay, I'm scared. I'm scared something's gonna go wrong. I knew it. I knew it. Oh, no, we're okay. Hey, Owl, what'd you see, alright? I know you're up here. What was it? Who was that? Maybe it was a goat. Even Apollo and Artemis would have helped me out. They're out of here. Well, now that I have more information, I can make some decisions about the first section of the mural. I should get back to the Wrath House and get to work. Alright, I feel like we had a good day. I feel like I did everything I could do. Okay. Mural time! Ooh, sorry, chills. Oh, okay. We just hung out here for a minute. Alright. I want to do the mural. I don't know how long it's going to take. We do need to wrap up here somewhat soon. I've got an appointment I must make. But, who knows? Uh-oh. You. I'm going to say nothing. I'm talking to you. Answer me. Yes? I'm Haller Brant, the Lord's gamekeeper. Why are you grazing pigs in the woods? I'm the printer's daughter, that's what I'm going to say. I didn't ask for your name. I asked why you were grazing pigs here. Answer me. I'm going to say that's not my pig. I've been walking around this forest for hours. Other than the charcoal burner and the tinker, you are the only person I've seen. If the pig doesn't belong to you, what are you doing here? I'm scared to lie, because if I lie, then he might be like, well, I know you're not married. I'm going to say, does everyone have to justify being in the woods? If I think you're stealing the Lord's wood or illegally grazing your pigs, yes. All right, let me ask a different question. Whose pig is this? I'll say it could belong to anyone. The pig was in the woods when I came in here. Yeah. Ah, a mysterious lost pig, who apparently belongs to no one. I'm gonna say nothing. Oh! Why kill the pig? If I find any more pigs in these woods, I'll kill them on the spot. What the heck's wrong with the freaking pig? And those who brought them here, oh shit, he's gonna kill people? Do you understand? Yes. Good. Remind your neighbors what happens when you break the Lord's laws. Ugh, that seems extreme. I knew the Lord's men patrolled these woods, but I've never seen one before. I didn't realize they were so strict. I suppose I should consider myself lucky. Anyway, time to get out of these woods and back to the Wrath House. Jeez. Sorry, pig. Could I have saved the pig? Okay, well, the waterfall's beauty is not what we are looking at right now. We're looking at the dead pig with the big head. I have saved the pig. Hey, man. Be careful. There's a pig killer about. Jeez. Seemed uncalled for and unnecessary. Guessing these guys won't talk to me. Oh, he might. Magdalene, still wandering around in the forest? I'd get back to town quickly if I were you. Has something happened? The Lord's Warden has been stalking around the woods. He came by shortly after you did, asking about pigs and laws. He looked rather determined to start trouble. I was worried I might have sent you his way. But it seems you've come back all right. I'm going to say I ran into him on my way back from the mine. He shot one of the town's pigs for grazing in the forest, said it was a warning for breaking the Lord's laws. Christ, was that what that crack was? I thought a tree had fallen. The Lord's men haven't come through tassing too often. I wonder what brought this one. I'm gonna say, whatever the reason, I don't like to think of the council's reaction. Well, it won't matter to them, will it? They don't have pigs that need grazing. They only care that they don't cause trouble for the Lord. That's true. Listen, Magdalene, the warden won't bother me, but you should get back home, all right? Don't come into the forest for a while. Let the bastard move on to other towns. All right. Thank you, Smokey. They added Xbox wallpaper for the waterfall you can use as a background. Oh, that's nice. I didn't know you could have Xbox wallpaper. I didn't save the pig. Is there a way to save the pig? Should I have said I was pregnant? Oopsies, not what I meant to do. I've saved the pig. Can you save the pig? You gotta let me know if you can save the pig. Okay, I'm gonna go to these other things and let people know a pig died. Hey, do you have pigs? Because you might be missing one. I feel like no one's gonna talk to me, and that's okay, I guess, but... I didn't know you could save Attila's house. It makes me sad that I didn't do that. Hello, Magdalene. Hello, Hans. Did you need something? Just wanted to see what you were doing. Well, I was just about to leave. I have to go meet Big Jorg soon. Why? Stuff in the forest needs doing. What are you two planning? Nothing. We're just carrying logs. Okay, well there are dudes in the forest, and we lift big logs to see who's stronger. It's a contest. Hey, how long have you been doing this? A few years, once I grew into my frame, you know? There aren't many in Tassing who are up to the challenge, other than Big Jorg. Simon's big, like Sepp was, but he's not interested. Okay. He's always busy taking care of the farm. Maybe Apollo can join us one day. He's been getting stout the last few years. Alright, who's winning so far? Jorg, but barely. I've been gaining on him. He's growing old and softer with his council work. Haha. Huh. I see. Keeps a man hardy and vital. Dr. Stoltz says. Balances the humors. You're welcome to join us, Magdalene. You have to have small logs that would suit me? Plenty of trees in the forest. We'll find you what you need. Honestly, I want to join the log toss. Maybe we'd put some meat on those bones. Sure, maybe I'll drop by someday. Christ, Jorg will get a kick out of that. This is fun. Throw some rocks. Really mean it, right? Absolutely. Great. I should get back to work now. Until later, Magdalene. Cool, I want to throw some logs. Pigs, I'm scared for you. I'm scared for the pigs. Okay, Il Peter. Jorg. See you in the log toss. Alright, I don't think we're going to go to the Wrath House today. I think I'm going to sort of wrap up here with the farmers. And then next time, we'll get started with the mural. I'm pretty excited about. So that'll be tomorrow afternoon. Not the usual time. Probably around 3 or so, I would think. So I hope to see you there. Okay, Gardner Farm. Anyway, it should, yeah, just saved. That's good. Let's see who's a streamin'. Let's find someone to raid as usual. Thank you for watching and subscribing and supporting me. My channel really does mean a lot to me, and I appreciate it. Thank you to the mods as usual. Thank you to the people who made this game. It's really good. Yeah, just thanks to everyone. All right? Thank you. I'm gonna raid Lobos Jr. So I'll see you all over there. And I'll see you over there. Raid Lobos Jr. All right. Goodbye, gamers. See you tomorrow. Very excited for this mural. Goodbye.